Greetings, lords and ladies, lovers of quests and stories, and fantastic friends. I'm your writer, host, DM, and clumsy producer, Bryn, and on behalf of the whole party, Kennedy, Aubrey, and Taya, I'm altogether ecstatic to welcome you to the atrocious adventures of Unnoteworthy Nerds and the Mindspace campaign. Hold on to your hat, sit back, and enjoy what is sure to be a wild ride. Mindspace Campaign Act 1, Episode 4. You don't trust the voice from heaven? Welcome back to the Mindspace Nerds. Last time our players got a taste of understanding about the Mindspace as they sat down to eat with Millie. They noticed the lack of sun, the lack of people in the tavern, and met Tell, Seer's impish and whimsical patron. After discussion about her and William, the party headed to camp and met Raylan, Millie's rather friendlier companion. You guys wake up. Millie and Raylan are not in the rope trick room.
Well, morning.
Good morning, everyone. Isn't it a fabulous day?
Not really.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I really want to go home, you guys. I don't know.
Maybe we need to find Millie and
Yeah,
Raylan.
where
the heck did they go?
Are they still?
Are
they still up there?
So you look out the window and Millie and Raylan are down at camp. They have a fire going. It looks like they're cooking something. And Raylan is journaling again, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I go down.
Okay.
We go down.
And see what cooking for breakfast.
It looks like the eggs of some creature that you're not sure what eggs they are, but they're kind of big. And some like toast.
Ooh.
So Raylan, what are you writing?
Okay. She looks up at you and she's like, "Oh, I'm just journaling," but you can't read the language. You recognize it though, and roll an intelligence.
I can recognize
check.
languages. I have that power.
Yeah, if you want to. Are you listening to conversation?
Yes, I am. I'm always listening to something.
Okay.
I'm always.
Well then, Aubrey, roll a perception check, and is that a spell?
Yeah, comprehend languages.
How many spell slots is that?
Written. What?
15. 15.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What?
Is that a spell slot? Do you want to use a spell slot for that?
Cool. Is it going to be helpful?
I can't tell you that. You could roll insight to see if it's going to be helpful.
I'll roll insight.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Okay. It doesn't look like you're not sure. You don't know. But you recognize it as a language that you can't read. You rolled intelligence.
Yeah.
You don't know it, but you think that it is in a demonic script.
Now I definitely want to read it.
You don't know that information, though.
She's actually just writing about her long lost.
So, you don't
Well,
know.
that's still just There's a lot of interesting
Can I-
concepts in this. I'm going to read it.
Okay.
Can I roll?
Did you cast Comprehend Languages?
Not yet, no. Cast.
What languages do you speak?
Well, that allows me to comprehend any language for an hour.
Okay.
Common, Gnomish, Thieves, Can't, and Sylvan display.
Okay. It doesn't look like she's... Actually, also roll for stealth if you're trying to be discreet.
21.
Okay. You look over her shoulder. It doesn't
doesn't
look
even
like
know
she's
you're
writing about anything important. She's just kind of doodling. She wrote a little bit about you guys being here and that they're going What?
Give me something useful.
And that they're going to fight the monster tomorrow. I don't know what the monster is yet, so I'm gonna have to figure that out real quick.
Okay.
That they're going to start traveling towards the right hemisphere of the mind space. It's nothing particularly interesting. It just seems like a journal.
Boo.
But why is it written in a demonic language?
And she...
Does Deborah know that it's a demonic language?
Are you listening?
Yeah, you know.
Okay. Do I know what
Are
language?
you listening in on the conversation? Are you interested in this?
Yeah. Deborah's interested.
Yeah, I'm interested.
Okay.
Yeah.
Deborah is very interested.
I'm not that.
read over her shoulder in journal?
Yeah, you recognize that it's a demonic language.
Okay. Can I recognize what language it is?
Roll a history check.
What is that? Hold on.
That's under intelligence.
Hey, don't move.
Oh, actually, I'm proficient in this.
Sorry. Have a look.
20.
Nat 20? Unnatural 20. Okay, so you recognize it. You recognize it as infernal.
Yeah.
And
I cannot read it.
you cannot read. Millie looks at you all and she notices Seer and Deborah kind of looking over Raylan's shoulder. She doesn't notice,
I'm stealthy.
she doesn't notice May because she's so small and sneaky.
Sneaky.
And she's kind of gives you two a weird look and she's like, breakfast is ready. Very pointedly. And she's like, I also hope you both have your own mess kits.
I do.
I have salt.
What kits?
Mess kit?
Mess kits.
What is that?
I don't think I do.
Nope. No mess kits.
You take a playtime.
Did you say that in character?
Yeah, I don't have a mess kit. It's fine, I can just...
Find a leaf.
I go and
she's-
find the leaf.
Can I
She's
roll
not-
nature to find a bunch of big leaves that I can keep in my bag to use as plates?
Sure.
But I'll
You
do
roll
that too.
2.
I rolled 12.
16.
Okay, so
How many? Like,
through the now, like, really smooth, flat ground, there are a couple of, like, little sprigs of trees that are growing out, but they have really big leaves. So you guys are able to see those and find those.
take a couple and put them in my bag.
Okay.
I'm gonna add
Doesn't
plate
matter
leaves.
how many that we put. Leaf plates.
And are you guys gonna try to find, like, sticks or something to eat with?
My hands are fine.
My hands are working.
Okay.
Soup? What about soup?
You drink soup.
No, it's eggs and bread, so they're fine.
Yeah, I will eat the eggs.
Just saying, for the future.
Drink
This
soup.
this
Oh my
food
God, soup
is
is sick.
slightly better than the food in
don't?
town, but it like Millie's not the greatest cook. So
Pass the salt.
I passed the salt and pepper, and Millie recognized
next,
that
please.
from the tavern, but she doesn't say anything.
Thank you very much.
Millie looks kind of affronted,
Thank you.
but she's
Hey,
like okay.
Give me a break. It's been a while
Especially-
since I've had this delicious meal. Yeah, I lost what I was gonna say. It was in my brain, I promise.
She looks less affronted when Raylan also takes some salt. And
Can I,
she's
like-
we'll find them.
Perceive what the relationship is, because they seem like sisters.
Sure, roll perception.
Am I proficient in this? I'm probably not. I am
Or
proficient.
roll insight, actually.
Oh, man, I'm not proficient in that. I got a 10.
Okay. They seem close, but you're not able to glean any more than that.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Can I also do that? Roll for that?
Sure.
Roll for insight, you said?
Insight.
Where is that? Where'd you go? 14.
14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they seem close. They seem like they've known each other for a while. everything that Millie said, kind of.
Okay.
Millie seems like slightly annoyed with Raylan for not taking her side with the salt, but it doesn't seem like a big deal.
Cool.
Yeah, so you guys eat, I guess?
Yeah.
And Millie and Raylan start packing up. It seems like kind of a routine. They do it really quickly. Millie looks like she's ready to take off, but Raylan's like, okay, we're gonna get going now. So if you guys want to come with us, are you ready? Did you get enough sleep? Was breakfast okay?
Oh, thanks, Raylan. I'm all set to go.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, let's go.
Got as much
Okay,
sleep as I
great. And she turns around, her dress spins, and
I like her.
and
You're
they
like,
start.
I want her dress.
And you guys start walking. What are directions? You guys start walking southeast.
I lean to Deborah and say, I like her more than Millie.
Seer is checking his compass that works, just for the knowledge of it.
Cool. Where are we going, Sir?
Southeast.
Cool.
You didn't trust the voice from heaven?
I didn't trust the voice from heaven. It sounded an awful lot like Bren.
We don't can't trust that voice.
Just because I'm DMing doesn't mean I have to tell the truth.
That's why I have a compass.
So, as you guys are traveling, you see a few, you see some deer and some, rabbits. Millie attempts to shoot a couple deer. You find out, she has...
She has a gun?
Yes, she has a gun.
Concealed?
She has a concealed firearm.
And you've been trusting her.
She does. She has a concealed firearm. She hasn't used them on you.
Not yet.
She... Hold on, I'm gonna roll. She uses 5 bullets, and she hits 1 deer. Millie and her are able to, I don't know. I don't hunt. Do whatever they need to do to it to carry it with them pretty quickly.
That's a
They
process.
prepped the deer.
Kind of. They have something that they carried along with them.
Sticks. Rope.
So it's
Tie.
You tie it to your back and you walk. That's
The
essentially
legs.
sure. Okay. They're carrying the deer. And you guys are walking. Do some role play. I will still respond to you, but I have to make myself a little tool real fast.
That's a big
had
deer.
deer before.
Yeah, have it?
Never.
Oh, you don't see. That's fair. A lot of fish. Like seafood?
I do like seafood.
What's your favorite
Goodness.
fish? Do you have a pet fish?
I
What was
do
your
not.
pet fish name?
I don't
Was it
have a
named
pet fish.
Gerald?
It was not.
Is this Deborah or is this Taya?
Deborah.
Be Deborah.
Oh yes.
Oh, Raylan also asked you guys how fast you're comfortable with traveling.
I'm usually okay with long distances over short periods of time.
I'm fine. If I get tired, someone can carry me.
Who?
We can go as fast as we need.
Okay.
You're gonna put on roller skates and tie yourself to somebody else? Is that what's gonna happen?
No, she's actually gonna tie herself to me.
I'm gonna climb on your shoulders.
Onward!
All he does is sail all day, so don't bother him.
So,
Thank you.
Raylan's talking to you guys. She definitely seems a lot more friendly than Millie. But she's also kind of a chatterbox. She's very excited to see you. And she tells you that it'll take about a day and a half to get... Yeah, about a day and a half to get to Midtown.
Is that where we're going then?
Yes, it is where you're going.
Is that where the clue is?
What should we expect the middle town? No, the clue's in Right Town. We have to pass through.
Oh, yeah.
The Midtown's really busy. There's not a whole lot going on there. We'll just restock on certain supplies.
Wait, it's really busy. There's not a whole lot going on.
There's a lot of people going in and out, but you won't get a lot of people who seem to be staying there.
Okay.
And we'll be continuing to travel southeast for a while. It'll probably take a couple days. I would ask Millie about that because I'm not as good with those sorts of things.
Okay.
Cool.
So, you guys want to play some icebreakers?
Not really.
I mean,
That sounds
curious
like
about
a good idea.
Yeah.
Raylan
So, what's your mom's name?
says.
I'm really bad at these, guys.
We don't.
Thank you.
I don't remember.
That's right. That's
Deborah?
right. Yeah.
maybe just don't ask about their past. That feels like
Okay.
spot.
What's your favorite color?
Pink. I really like pink. The sky's really nice right now. It's
Kind of obnoxious.
Maybe the
soft
sky thinks
pink.
you're kind of obnoxious. You ever think about that, May?
I am.
Yeah, well, I mean. Anyway,
So, what's your favorite
I'm
color this
supposed to-
year?
out of game, I really am supposed to be charismatic, but I'm not charismatic. So,
It's not
okay.
for yeah, no, I don't. For saving throws and like rolls, I got you guys. But anything else I suck at. That will have to be one of you two.
Okay.
Back to end game.
So, Steve,
What'd you ask? I'm sorry.
what's your favorite color?
Probably green.
Oh, me too.
Yeah.
Deborah?
Red. Nice
would.
fiery red.
You would?
I do.
That's a nice color too.
I do really like that color.
What's your favorite color, Millie? And she asked Millie. Millie seems like she did not want to be asked that question, and
Well, personal.
she
I like Millie.
she
I'll be
looks
like
back at you guys and she's like,
Whoa, take
"Why are
dinner
you
first.
really doing this?"
Sorry.
I don't know. Deborah
She's like,
suggested
"What's the
it.
point of this?"
It's just like, okay, well, if we're gonna be stuck traveling together, we might as well like get to know each other, like trust each other a little bit more, because like,
By favorite colors.
well, yeah, it's like it's an icebreaker, you know.
It's
You have
so
to like break
talk
the
to each
ice
other.
before you fall into the icy depths of getting to know someone.
That was a
That's
really bad
an
analogy.
interesting analogy, Deborah.
It's that's why it's called icebreakers. Do you guys not know this?
I'm pretty sure an icebreaker is called an icebreaker because when you don't know someone, it feels icy.
Embrace about the icy depths.
Anyway, back to in-game. The icy depths of getting to know someone.
Yeah, well, it's just like they're just like, you know, like small questions, like, you know, gauge a personality. Like, May likes green, so it probably means she likes nature. Is at least
I'm
good
a
with
forest
it.
gnome.
Yeah, so like that's something to know about her,
That's
you know.
kind of obvious. Are you dumb, Deborah?
So like, yeah, and like,
Go figure.
you know, Seer is on the sea most of the time. And his favorite color is green. I'm not sure why those two connect.
Hey,
I think it would be
the
blue.
sea sometimes is green in different parts.
And
You've
the
seen
sky.
a lot of green seas.
I have.
Millie rolls her eyes and she says blue.
You would.
She doesn't seem very enthusiastic about it though.
Alright, Millie.
So
Next question. Who's got one?
I'm not talking to people. I'm kind of antisocial, really. So I'm not gonna just walk in silence.
Says the person who literally befriended a dragon thing trying to eat us.
That's not a person. No, is it?
Well, actually, it could be. It's a puppet.
It's
Do you want to skip forward to Middletown? Or do you
Uh,
want to roleplay more?
No.
okay.
We're running out of
You guys are awkwardly getting to know each other.
Like
Um,
asking how many pets we've had and like what's your
Um,
favorite
Well, it's
flavor
hard
of
to ask
water?
questions when no one remembers anything about their past.
No,
So-
we.
No,
we
you
do.
remember. Well,
We do.
Millie and
Millie and Raylan don't.
Yeah.
You guys remember everything about your past except how you got here.
Yeah.
So, like, what's your guys' deepest, darkest secrets? I need it in, like,
No.
like extreme detail.
So
Never? No. Back away from secrets.
I bet I have to do a tell.
That cackle was gold, Taya.
We're not gonna talk about Tell. Don't bring her up anymore.
Fine. Then talk to me about William, Deborah.
I didn't even bring it up this time. That was all on you.
Okay, well, I'm just telling you. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. Anyway, skipping forward.
Okay, so you guys get to Middletown after sleeping again in the rope trick room. You guys stop for the supplies there, and Raylan asks you, so you...
Wait, does this rope travel with us? This room travels with us?
It's magic.
Okay.
So, kind of. It disappeared when you guys left both the places. Anyway, you guys get to Middletown. You've been traveling pretty quickly, especially for you, May, and your little legs.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
I've been doing good.
You've been doing good. You've been pushing through. But you guys have been traveling pretty quickly.
I know.
And so Raylan asks you, Are you guys good? We've been traveling kind of fast. Do we want to sleep here or do we want to keep
I want to sleep here.
I honestly
May
want to get
Raylan
home
wants
as
to sleep.
fast as humanly possible.
Well, Barbara, I'm tired.
It's not Barbara. It is literally Deborah. It's Deborah Darlington Davenport. Okay,
Ask
3
Barbara, I'm
freaking
tired.
D's. It's not that hard.
She's a triple D battery.
We really need you.
Yeah, I'm a triple D.
Well, I have no more energy. I'm not any battery. I'm a 10 battery, so I want to get to sleep.
Okay, fine.
Hey, would it help if you just
Yes!
take care of you, okay?
And then May hops on Sears back and promptly falls asleep.
So you guys have rented a tavern.
Why don't we just
wait,
use the room?
Wait, no, we're still traveling. I thought.
No, you got to Middletown.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys have rented a tavern. You rented like a really big room, so you're all still sleeping in the same room.
May claims the floor.
May claims the floor.
Now I have to deal with her snoring again. Jeez.
You guys are downstairs getting dinner.
Well, poor May. She is kind of struggling.
Yeah, she's not really a morning night person. She's not really a person. She's a gnome. I'm tired. I should probably be getting to bed.
You should eat first, Deborah.
Yeah, probably.
I think I go up and order food. It's like similar to what I ate last night, which was fish of some sort.
Cool. And
Deborah, order food.
You don't know.
Yeah, I
what
order
Deborah's
food.
on.
I get some food and I eat it.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys eat and y'all go back upstairs to get in bed. Millie goes back out to, you're not sure what, but she goes into town. And
Can I ask Raylan where she's going?
Millie, where she's going.
Well, Millie
Oh,
already
you
left.
asked. Okay. Raylan's like, I don't know. She doesn't really tell me where she's going. Usually it's to get something helpful, but
Do you
who knows?
trust Millie?
I do. We've known each other for a really long time.
Did you guys, like, wake up together like we did?
Yes.
Where?
We woke up a lot further down, a lot deeper in the mind space than
How do you
you
get
guys
completed?
seemed to have.
How do you get deeper into the mind space? Isn't it just
Generally, the further south you go, the deeper you get. Bigger monsters, it doesn't really seem to like when people go down. It's part of how we found the, what we suspect to be the clue, because there are a lot of defenses in that area, and it's constantly being guarded.
maybe this sounds like a stupid question, but what is the clue to? Like a clue to get home, a clue to what the mind space is?
We assume that it's one of the two, but we're not really sure. The mind space doesn't give us a lot of insight into a whole lot of things.
Okay.
So, are you trying to get home, or are you kind of content to stay here?
We would really like to get home. We both have felt like we need to. We just woke up and figured that we knew each other, and now we're trying to get home.
Any ideas why you can't remember your home at all?
My guess would be that the mind space's effects were stronger for us. We got here earlier than you, and we don't know how much the mind space can really handle. There's not been a way for us to test a whole lot.
Do you know if there's more people here that aren't puppets?
Oh, May woke up.
Yep, I did.
She
I've
woke
been
up
awake.
and heard
I've
you guys
been
talking.
listening.
She's always listening.
You guys went back to the room and talking, and she woke up.
Yeah.
What did you say? Sorry.
So, do you know if there's anyone else here who isn't a puppet?
Not that we've met. Some of them seem less puppet-like. They seem more real, but none of them really seem normal, if that's a word that we could really use.
Okay.
So what kind of like clued you in that they were puppets?
They didn't act like me or Millie, and we're really different, but they were always the same. They don't get really emotional. They're almost like modrons, which is robots.
You say puppet like someone's controlling them. Do you have any reason to think someone is controlling them?
We don't particularly know. We assume that the mind space was created and it's not natural or anything. It's not even natural within the realms of magic, I would guess. It's something made.
Interesting. And we're stuck here.
Why are we stuck here?
That's something that we haven't been able to figure out. If you ask me, I think that somebody doesn't want us where we're supposed to be. But Millie thinks it could be something different, so I'm not sure.
What if we're supposed to be here? What if there's something bigger going on?
Then I wouldn't know about it. I think you guys would have a better idea about it than we do.
Well, it seems like we were all kind of dealing with our own personal
Something around
things when we got here, so.
Is that it?
there. All right, I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
I'm going
Seer
back to
goes to sleep.
I am
Maybe
also
sleep.
going to sleep.
Okay.
Or can I, like, stay awake just a little bit longer to see if Millie and... What's her name?
Roll stealth.
Braylon.
Raylan. Like, talk a little bit and...
Like pretend to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll
Okay.
stealth.
Roll. Yeah. Stealth. Or no. Roll deception. Roll deception.
Oh, man. Almost was.
My deception is +5.
18.
Okay. I'm gonna roll for them. Deborah pretends to fall asleep, and they seem pretty convinced. Raylan has not gone to sleep yet. She's journaling, and Millie gets back, and she seems kind of grumpy. She seems tired, like she wants to go to sleep, and but she asks, "What'd you guys talk about?" And Raylan says, "Oh, just the mind space and how we're getting home." This answer seems acceptable to Millie, and they seem like they've stopped talking. Then Millie says, "How much do you trust them?" Raylan thinks about her answer for a second, and she says, I think they want to get home just the same as we do. I think it's enough. And that is the end of their conversation.
And then Deborah goes to sleep. Night, Deb.
And that's a wrap on today's episode. Don't forget to leave a comment, tune in for the next atrocious adventure. Until we meet again, stay nerdy.